welcome to Fast Break, your go-to podcast for the latest NBA action. And today we have
Samuel Thompson.
Caden Hayes. Overtime Jays Graham.
All right. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us today. And we're diving into the most thrilling moments from the NBA playoffs. Let's get started with the Eastern Conference. All right. To kick it off with a thriller in the East, the Knicks versus the Celtics. The New York Knicks stole Game 1 at the TD Garden overtime, 108 to 105. You heard that right. Jalen Brunson and the Knicks went into Boston and came out with a win. Brunson dropped 34 points, but it was in his control down the stretch that stood out. The Celtics looked a bit disjointed late in the game, with Tatum and Brown combining for 55 points, but struggling to close. The Knicks are not just happy to be here, they're playing with toughness, and through defense is making life miserable for the Celtics supporting cast. All right. How do y'all think they played last night?
Man, it was crazy. I thought for a second, as the way the game was going, like the Knicks weren't gonna be able to come back.
Yeah, facts. Like the Celtics, they lost their game themselves though. They missed like 43 pointers, 52 points.
43.
If you miss 45 threes in a game, you bound to lose.
And I think Derek White was like 4 for 11.
Derek White was 4 for 15.
And
and Jason Tatum was 5 for 6.
You gotta get to the rack.
So that's 33 between two people.
They just bailing themselves out with threes, man. They spamming threes. And when Brunson get going, ain't nobody stop him, man. Ain't nobody.
Jalen Brunson.
Foul Bader Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Jalen Brunson came down the court, hit the same step back 3 plays in a row, nothing but net.
Nothing but
the
net.
Same back to back. Nothing but net.
Shout out to OG Anunoby though, keeping them alive in the first half until Jalen Brunson woke up.
And then we gotta show Mikal Bridges some love. He played great defense on that ball. He took that ball. He could play great defense the whole front court.
One thing about them, Till's gonna make sure them boys play defense, man.
Oh yeah, them boys gonna see.
They gonna see every game.
I think the Celtics got too comfortable with their lead last night, and I feel like that game 1 is gonna make a difference in the series.
Yes.
Okay.
So if they go like the 6 or 7 game 1 gonna be reading the next win.
Okay, so my question for each of y'all is about the Tatum and Curry discussion. How do y'all feel about that?
Curry better for sure.
Curry?
Curry him.
Curry.
He beat Tatum in the finals. He better.
He got a better resume and all. That ain't really.
But nobody revolutionized the game like Curry.
Curry didn't.
The reason the Celtics shooting out them threes started with Steph Curry.
Come on, man.
Curry is him.
Steph Curry, no, I ain't like that too.
Right.
But Brunson dropping them 35, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
he started off shaky, man. I'm glad
He got straight to the foul, baby.
And Cat didn't even play good the whole game.
Didn't he foul out?
Man,
Cat played terrible.
That boy playing
It was at one point, man, we was like, they need to sub him. I ain't never said that in no NBA game before.
At the same time, though, the Celtics are missing their big.
Yeah. Chris Stapps out with the illness.
Chris Stapps is sick.
He played the first half, I think. Yeah, the first half.
That's why I was like.
Yeah. Horford started the second.
They need boy things.
Prayers up for KP, man.
Yeah, prayers up for him, man, for real.
Need him back
every
ASAP.
time when Horford was on the court, Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart went to the ball screen action. They got Jalen Brunson on Horford, and that's when Jalen Brunson started cooking for real.
Can't guard him.
Yeah,
Can't guard him.
He's too slow.
Not for Horford.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson cook for him.
But I got the Celtics coming out with a way better game plan. It's not in Joe Missoula to lose like this. Not on nail biter like this at all. They gonna come back hard in this game for sure.
All right. Now over in the West, how about the Denver Nuggets versus the OKC Thunder? This game,
The Thunder sold.
Well,
man, that was a good game. It was very intense, a masterclass in the playoff intensity. The Nuggets win it 121-119 thanks to a cold-blooded game winner from Aaron Gordon once again. That's right, AG with the dagger. And Nikola Jokic was classic Joker, 28 points, 12 boards, 9 assists. But what stood out was how Denver kept their composure. OKC had the crowd, they had the momentum, but Denver had never flinched.
Y'all seen Aaron Gordon using that dog?
Man, he punched on
I ain't
Chad.
gonna lie,
Yeah,
that was
nasty.
boy, that was nasty.
Nasty, bro. I'm sitting here thinking, when did Aaron Gordon become a shooter? I think I said that like 2 to 3 times.
No, listen. It was like in Orlando, he wasn't shooting as many threes,
Yeah.
mid-ranges, and dunks.
Yeah.
But when he moved to Denver, he
started
You
playing
had
it
no
out.
point, man.
You had that point in your career, bro.
Yeah.
You got to space out the floor. But
Yeah,
Jokic
make him better too.
Jokic makes him better.
Jokic was bullying Chet.
Jokic made everybody
Chet
better.
can't guard Jokic, bro.
Like,
I told y'all
I
this.
seen-
I did tell y'all.
yeah.
Hartenstein can't guard Jokic either.
Nah,
He's too big.
no.
And the way he
I had
just
seen
moves.
something on TikTok earlier. It was like you battle with Zubac for 7 games, then come be with Chet.
Oh, okay.
It's easy.
Zubac ain't none.
No, Chet ain't none.
Zubac is
No,
everything.
Chet ain't nothing. Zubac different.
Yeah, Zubac different.
So
You battle
Zubac
with-
can guard
What?
Jokic. Zubac can guard.
Yeah.
That's the point they was making.
Zubac probably Jokic's best matchup.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why he
Nah,
took
Or
7.
Sengun.
Or Sengun.
But Sengun at the home.
Yeah.
Why did they have to go home?
Man.
Yes.
That was a crazy,
And
man.
I'm
I'm happy for the Warriors. Shout out, Golden State.
Yeah,
Shout out Golden State,
I'm still
man.
waiting to get paid by Jay though. He still ain't getting my money. And he owed me $10.
Jay, what we doing,
Yeah,
Jay?
Jay.
You can't bet no Warriors fan. Come on now.
Man.
Come on, bro. Bet you
I'm suing
Never
you.
bet against the Warriors.
All right. Now for Shea. Shea had a great night. He
He
had
did.
33 points.
He
But the
did.
Thunder are going to have to find ways to contain Denver's ball movement in Game 2.
They're gonna have to, man.
Yeah.
You
How y'all think Game
Shake-
2 going to go? Because it was so close.
Yeah.
And they were already up.
They sold the lead. They sold the lead,
I
man.
feel like the Nuggets gonna win.
Like the Nuggets
I
gonna
feel like they
win 2-0.
comfortable. They comfortable
I
now.
don't think they go up 2-0.
They don't go up 2-0.
I think
they
Those
go
are
up
Thunder,
2-0.
Jay.
You think they go up 2-0 too?
Yeah, we got the Warriors play tonight.
Oh, we're watching
Warriors
that.
and
What
Timberwolves.
time they play?
8:30.
Yeah.
Go Timberwolves. That's my team.
Whoa.
That's my team.
You-
we can bet.
What we doing? What you want to do? What you want to do?
Spicy.
I'm gonna think about it. But we finna talk about the Timberwolves and go to State in a
Okay.
minute. Finna talk about them in a minute.
Yeah.
We got to talk about Boston. Let's be honest. They should have won that game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Boston
they
should
should.
have won. But they had too many late turnovers, poor shot selections,
Shout
in the
to
clutch,
the
in the
in the
clutch.
clutch.
too many threes.
No real answer for the Knicks' physicality. Like, they were just too physical with them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
JB
Word.
foul baiting, he's still moving them out the way
At one
easily.
point though, Boston was getting a lot of offensive rebounds.
No,
Yeah.
they were.
They was
Luke
getting
Cornett in there, he really helped them a lot.
Yeah.
He did.
Jason
like-
Tatum, he had like 18 rebounds last night.
Nah, for sure. Are we seeing a pattern here? They looked shaky against Atlanta in round 1-2. It might be time to start asking, is this team built for the regular season more than the postseason?
I don't see Boston making it out the East.
That's fair.
I don't see it.
That's fair.
You don't? Who you
They
got
have
coming
too
out
many
the East?
injuries, bro.
Who you got coming
You
out
got
the East?
you got New York in the East. You still got Indiana and Cleveland playing on the
They're,
other side.
bro,
And-
them
and-
boys
and
hooping.
you can't count Indiana out. Not
Can't
the way
count
they
Indy
did.
out.
Yeah,
Not how they took out
Yeah.
Giannis.
They didn't beat Giannis.
Yeah.
in
They
half.
take out Giannis
Yeah.
every year though.
Oh, come on, now it's Giannis.
The Bucks not good.
I mean,
I'm not saying that.
a healthy
I mean,
Bucks-
A
yeah.
healthy Dame, a healthy Giannis, and a healthy Brook Lopez is dangerous.
They
And
never
then with,
healthy.
what's his my boy name, Gary Trent, that boy's a spot.
They
boy.
just need another guard.
Yeah,
At least.
because once they ain't go out, they got nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody. I mean, you can ask for Torian Prince or Gary to step
They
up,
not
but
just gonna handle it like that.
yeah, you can ask for them to step up,
They're
but they
not gonna make the shots that they ain't make or create.
I still feel like they should have played my boy long enough.
Who?
What's his name? Number 77. They should have played him more. He just got traded from the Clippers.
You talking about Kevin Porter?
Kevin
Yes,
Porter.
yes.
He
They
can
were
handle
gas.
that.
They were gassing him up. I was
That's
thinking they
the-
finna play him in the
that's the guard
playoffs.
right there.
I was looking for him. I ain't seen him.
That's the guard right
Great
there.
take. That's a great take, man. He's so crazy.
I just hope Dame get better and he just shake back after
Yeah,
his
man.
injury
Shout out to
for
Dame,
real. Shout
man.
out Dame.
Send a praise his way, man. He's gonna never lose that.
For
No
real.
way.
That boy can hoop. But now we're going to the Western Conference. The Indiana Pacers stunned the top-seeded Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 1
Yes.
with a score of 121 to 112.
Andrew Nimhard. Him.
Tyrese Halliburton, him.
I thought the Cavs gonna win.
Yeah, that surprised me.
I ain't
Andrew
gonna lie.
Nimhard is him, though.
I like the Pacers coming out this
The
season.
the Indiana Pacers are who? The way I've been
I
seeing
like
them
it.
hoop,
I like them.
Aaron
I like it in
Neesmith,
six.
that boy knocking down three-pointers,
They just
watching
play so
side.
fast.
They
bro.
play super
so
fast.
fast.
And then they got
It's
great
so
ball.
hard to stop.
They got
Benedict
great
great
Baldwin,
ball.
they got great defenders.
Great
They got
ball.
chemistry too.
I like the Pacers coming out.
Bro,
this season.
and the Cavs need to switch their game plan. They got to stop switching Jared Allen.
They got to. They got to.
He's frying
They
him
got to.
every
He's
play.
frying Jared.
Every play he's frying him, bro.
Max Struz is selling them too.
Yes, yes, he will.
Man, and then they still got Miles Turner in the paint.
Bro, Miles Turner is.
Yes,
Bro,
yeah,
they
man,
slack
this
on
is
Miles
y'all
Turner.
can
Miles Turner really be working.
They really
Sure.
got a great
Like-
team.
Wait, did I can get a ring with Kawhi?
Yes, he got a ring with Kawhi.
his
Yeah, he got
experience.
his championship.
Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton got so much help.
He does. He got so many vets around him.
He had never.
They just got winning players on their team.
He got Pippen, he got Pascal and Miles Turner. Like,
The dogs, all of them just dogs.
And then y'all got James Johnson. If y'all want to box, what's
He
up?
don't even dress out. He
Oh,
just up there.
he just ready to
just
fight.
ready to fight.
He just ready to
He don't even
fight.
dress out his jersey no more, man.
Another Draymond Green.
Another Draymond for real.
I like the Pacers coming out of 6.
Okay.
I don't got no comment on that.
So, but season home court advantage. Tyrese Halliburton led the charge with a double-double, showcasing his playmaking prowess. He had a double-double.
Yeah,
22 and 13.
Yeah, 22 and 13.
The Cavaliers, led by Donovan Mitchell, will look to bounce back and even the series under home court.
They do play tonight.
Y'all think they're gonna shake back and beat them boys?
I think they shake back.
I think they should.
Darius Garden didn't play first game.
I think they
Hey,
Darius Garden
is he
didn't
hurt?
No, I think just one of them games.
Take a break?
I
And then they beat them this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
think
what I
they
think.
shake back, but they still lose. They come with a better fight.
Is the game still in Cleveland?
no, I think they're playing Indy this time.
No, it's
But
in
with-
Cleveland.
It should be
It
two
should be in
games.
Indy.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, Cleveland. So I think
we go Cleveland, Indy,
But
Cleveland,
check it.
Indy, Cleveland, Indy.
okay.
check it. With Darian Garland, it adds a new factor.
A whole new
Like,
factor.
they got a whole
I-
point guard find you, shoot that.
Yeah,
thing.
I think they get this one at home.
They can
They
get
get this one.
If Garland play, they should win.
They should.
Right.
All right. Let's get into let's talk about the Timberwolves real quick. The Minnesota Timberwolves, fresh off a dominant first-round performance, host the seasoned Golden State Warriors in Game 1 of their Western Conference semifinals. Anthony Edwards has been electrifying for the Timberwolves. While the Warriors rely on the veteran leadership of Steph Curry, this matchup promised a clash of youthful energy against playoff experience. Y'all think Ant gonna knock off Curry like he did LeBron and Curry?
Man,
That's
I
the
don't know,
question.
man. They
I'm
call
not
this
gonna lie,
man.
though,
Oh, no.
If he knock out Curry, he got the best resume.
He has
Man,
You could be Curry,
LeBron.
and Luka, and even
Kevin
KD.
Durant.
It's different right there.
He beating vets.
Being best, man.
Being best,
He's
man.
snatching medals.
But this
around
gonna
there.
be- this gonna be a big
And he got a gold medal.
But Curry ain't going for that.
This is gonna be
Yeah.
the best
Sure.
series in the
You
playoffs.
think
The
so?
matchup,
You
AD
think this
versus
the
Curry.
best matchup?
But you got to
AD versus Curry.
if
I
I
got
Jimmy Butler
AD
versus
gonna
all
talk.
if I can get a consistent Brandon Podziemski, a consistent Buddy Hill play amazing games.
Yes, but I don't know if he can
I don't
maintain
know.
that.
Consistent.
It's hard to
He's not
ask.
gonna
make
It's
it.
just hard to ask Buddy Hill for 2 good games in a row.
And the Timberwolves play at the Target Center tonight, right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I like Warriors and 5 though.
I like Timberwolves.
I like
I like
Timberwolves
in 3.
T-Wolves. You gotta think of all the
They're
matchups.
not winning.
Warriors
They're
have
They're
Warriors.
not
You
winning.
mean
Warriors and 6.
Bro.
They don't have a big man for Rudy
Yeah,
Gobert.
they have
He's gonna
nobody
get a
for-
double-double
And
every
you
game.
got Julius
20
Randle.
and 20.
Warriors and 6.
Okay, hear me out though.
Okay.
Sengun is a way better big than better than me.
But you gotta think about the rebounding
More skill, but
aspect
the
of it.
rebounding and
In the
and
season,
easier shot
the
like
Timberwolves beat
aspect
the
of
You
the
see, you see
game.
how Steven,
Like,
you see how
you know
Steven
Rudy
Adams changed the
Gobert
game.
buckets are gonna be
But, okay.
proven. Like he's right there by the
With the
rim.
Rockets, they got 2 bigs, right?
Yeah, Steven Adams.
They don't let you
We have plenty of bigs. We
They
have
have-
Nas Reed,
no,
Rudy
not-
Gobert.
Nas Reed is
We
not-
got Julius
And you know
Randle,
Julius
Rudy
gonna play
Gobert.
like a
Julius
big,
Randle
man.
is strong.
Julius Randle, Jim Butler gonna sit on that.
I don't.
We'll see.
Uh,
We'll
Jim Butler
see.
gonna sit on that.
All I gotta say
And
is
I'm not worried about Rudy
Timberwolves
Gobert.
and 5.
We don't even got a guard Rudy Gobert.
That's true, man. But you can't.
Warriors and 6, man.
He just went off for 20 and
If I
20,
come
though,
out that
bro.
ball screen with Curry with action, if I come out that ball screen action with Curry and I get Rudy Gobert in front of me, oh, he killed.
But I don't think the Timberwolves let that happen,
They
man.
don't.
They just so physical when it
They were
comes to
too
switching.
physical, bro. We have defensive minutes.
And
on our
principles.
team.
Anthony Edwards think Curry's sweet and Curry's been an average 35 this year.
But I don't think Ant's taking him lightly, though.
That part.
I think
that
Andrew
part.
gonna come 10 times harder, man.
And it's just gonna build him up to come
Yes,
10
bro.
times
And I
harder,
think
bro.
Rudy
This is
come-
security.
I think
He won't
Rudy.
guard Steph Curry.
And
No, I think they get.
You think they put J-Mac
Yeah,
on?
they definitely put J-Mac on
You
him.
can't put Ant on Curry. Ant is gonna
Who
get
gonna
tired.
guard Jimmy Butler then?
y'all might have KD, but we got Jalen McDaniels.
Jimmy Butler
Jimmy Butler gonna get
You
off.
might have KD, but Curry got more rings.
might be Julius. Might be Julius or Ant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But Rudy coming out 20 and 20 though.
He said if they got KD, you got David McDaniels. Curry
Okay.
got more rings.
Okay, well, since you think that, I got a question for you. Do you think the Warrior championship days are over? Or do they still have a last one?
I
Last
think
run?
this is gonna be the
They
last
over.
one.
They last one.
Last run.
This is their last one.
You sure?
I mean, you got playoff Jimmy and playoff Curry. We ain't in the finals yet. What finals Curry do?
He killed.
Playoff Draymond get different too.
Okay.
You remember that game he had 32, 15, and 9?
I think it's Ant time though. I think it's
It's
Ant time.
time.
I think it's Ant time.
He went home too many
I
times.
think it's that time, man.
Warriors in 5.
All right.
I
Well, I got one more question. Which team has surprised you the most in a good or bad way?
the Lakers surprised me in a bad
The
way.
Lakers
When they got sent home.
surprised me.
What surprised me were the Pistons. Them boys were hooping.
But I'm not surprised though, man. That's just the Piston culture in general,
The
bro.
Clippers really wasn't that good during the regular season. Then they started trying to turn up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that robot got the working.
Oh yeah, I'm going with the Lakers though, man. They let me down.
Warriors in 5.
Warriors
That's
five.
all.
The
Yeah.
Lakers ain't
Timberwolves
surprised
at
me.
5.
They don't got no bigs, so like they was gonna lose eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank all y'all for joining us on Fast Break today.
Thank you,
Show
man.
for
Thank
sure.
Can I say one more thing, though?
One more thing.
Warriors in 5.
you.
Inshallah, la, la.
Man.
Inshallah.
Thank you, man.
And
Shout
don't
out
forget
out.
to subscribe and tune in next time for more NBA playoff coverage. Until then, keep joining. Keep enjoying the games.